hard, isn't it? That's a good place for an amen. Amen. Seminary's hard. And the hard part, I think, isn't really learning the theology and studying the Bible. I think you're interested in it enough in it that you kind of like that part. The hard part is, well, here's what you said. When you registered for this event, I asked what your challenges are. Here are the top 3. How do I find the time to do it? How do I find the money to pay for it? And how do I balance all of the competing demands in my life in order to do seminary? There are a bunch of you who walked in. You got a free copy of the book, Complete Seminary Survival Guide. Hold those up. I'll be encouraged by the site. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I wrote this book to address exactly those kinds of issues. Right? The struggle in seminary is not writing a good paper or memorizing the Greek words. It's figuring out how to get it done. And it's how you handle the demands that don't make it into the seminary brochure. So that's the questions that we're going to answer tonight with a focus on online seminary. Now, I happen to think that doing seminary online is the hardest way to do it. I think it's the hardest way to do it. First time I went to seminary, I was a residential MDiv student. I was on scholarship for my church, and I was working part-time. That was easy. The second time, when I went back for my PhD, I was a distance student, and I was working a full-time ministry job. It was a lot harder. The best part of online seminary is you can do it right from where you are with your current job and your current house and your current situation. You don't have to change grocery stores or anything like that. It's convenient. You can do it right from where you are. You know what the worst part of online seminary is? Is you do it without leaving your job or your home or your family or your neighborhood. Because all of you had full lives before you tried to cram online seminary into it. Okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is 2 essential mindsets that you need to have if you're going to master online seminary. And the first one is you need to have a full-time mindset. Now, most people who are doing online seminary are doing it on a part-time basis. They're taking 1 class or 2 classes. And, you know, if you take 12 hours a semester, you can get an MDiv in about 4 years. But if you only take 6 hours a semester, it'll take you about 8 years to get an MDiv. And, you know, when I was at my PhD graduation, they introduced a guy who took 15 years to get his MDiv. 3 hours a semester, 1 class at a time. And the consequence of that is that online seminary students drop out and do not complete their programs at a much higher rate than residential students because it just wears you down after a while. You need to have a full-time mindset. Seminary is not the kind of thing you just squeeze in your spare time. Even the term part-time lures you into thinking it'll be easy, it'll be manageable. A lot of times when people talk about online seminary, oh, you're just going to do it online? Like that makes it easy. That does not make it easy, friends. A part-time mindset gives you unrealistic expectations. A full-time mindset tells you it's going to be hard, it'll take a lot, it'll demand more than you have to give, which it will, and it sets you up properly for it. It helps you understand that seminary needs to be one of your top 2 or 3 scheduling priorities in order for you to make the kind of progress on it that you need to have.